Guten Morgen, good morning, Singapore. Are you awake, my friends? That's great. I'm Steffi, and I'm your host today. I founded 15 years ago, I founded DLD, and it's my great, great pleasure to welcome you all here on stage. Who of you is a DLD newbie? Oh my God, so I have to explain what DLD is, I think. DLD stands for Digital Life Design, and it's a conference I founded together with a colleague 2005 in order to get the people who are changing our world along the digitalization together, to speak together, to work together, to use business opportunities, to love, to party together. 2005, remember. Oh, some of you are too young to remember, but remember, 2005, there was hardly a Wi-Fi. There was almost no social media. There was no Twitter, there was no Facebook. Facebook just started, and we brought together a nice group in Nymphenburg Castle, and it was the beginning. And meanwhile, we had people like Mark Zuckerberg, of course, Sheryl Sandberg, Ariana Huffington. But you know, Mark Zuckerberg was not, when he already was a superstar in Munich, he was in 2009 in Munich, and he hardly had 2 million users when he spoke at DLD. We had Travis Kalanick before he was kicked out of Uber. And yes, last year we had Dara Khosrowshahi, his successor. But we also had artists, because we think artists are the seismograph of societal change. Meanwhile, little DLD, which started with 200 people, like here, 200 people in a small room, and now we have 7 conferences during the year. We are in Munich. Munich in January is our flagship store. Not store, it's our flagship conference, but somehow it's a store too. And then we go to New York, we go to Karlsruhe, because Karlsruhe is the hotbed of computational things in Germany, maybe someone of you knows. Then we go to Israel, to Tel Aviv. We just finished DLD in Tel Aviv with around 7,000 people. We will be in Palo Alto for the first time. We will be in Belgrade. We've been in London. And it's, you know, DLD is not a pure conference. It's a community. It's kind of a community which circles around with us around the world, and looking for new opportunities, looking for new friends, looking, of course, for new technologies, new trends. And I'm very proud that we do this. DLD here in Singapore is our very first event in Asia. We did a small one 10 years ago in China, but this is the first big one where we think we have to be here. We've been asked by our good friend, Burda Principal Investments. You know, DLD belongs to Burda. Burda is a big German European media company. Here's the board. If you want to talk to them, please. Who is the board? Stand up, board, please. These are my friends from Burda, and later on you will hear what they do. And how they invest from out here of Asia. You know, we are from Munich, and we just read a recent ranking of cities of Germany, and we are very proud that we are among the first. We are better than, for example, Berlin. Who of you have heard of Berlin? Who of you have heard from Munich? Look at this. Munich is the hotbed of innovation right now in Europe, according to Handelsblatt, one of the leading dailies, business dailies in Germany. So, how is digitalization, accelerating digitalization, changing our world? DLD has asked these questions very early on and followed it through. That's the reason why we've always been ahead a little of our time when spotting relevant players in the digital ecosystem and putting topics on the DLD agenda before they became mainstream. Of course, we had the Twitter CEOs there, we had the YouTube CEOs. I can boost forever, but now we are here. Even Lady Gaga performed at DLD, by the way. Nobody knew her then. I think you can see why I'm a little proud of DLD, and especially proud to be here with you, this amazing community. DLD is not a single-track tech or investment or marketing or startup conference, I believe. That is of major importance. It is of major importance to break out of these silos to succeed in the fast-developing and ever-changing digital age. When you look at our agenda of today, you can see a diverse range of topics, from consumer market insights to blockchain and additive manufacturing to innovation in smart cities and in retail. Please, all of you, take the opportunity to break out of your filter bubble today. Speak to your neighbors, be open, and connect as much as possible. Last but not least, I want to thank our wonderful DLD partners who are helping us to realize this event today with their contributions and also with their content. Make sure that you talk to them and connect with our great speakers and representatives from BMW. Hildegard, stand up. Wirecard. Where are our Wirecard friends? Maybe here, stand up. Please, come. Pictet Bank. Here. Our very good friend from UniCredit, Michael Diedrich. Lab Campus. Here. Behind Lab Campus stands the Munich airport. Huge thing. Looking forward to listen to your speech, Mark. BART Labs. Here. And Kokok. Kokok, here from Vietnam, search engine. And of course, I'm very honored and pleased, dear Mr. Ambassador, that you are here, the German ambassador to Singapore. Give him a big applause. And now, my dear friends, DLD starts. It's my pleasure and my honor. I heard that chaos is not very good for Singapore. But I'm afraid we bring a little bit chaos. German chaos, which is a contradiction by itself to Singapore. Now, I have the great honor and the pleasure and the joy to call upon on stage a good friend of DLD. We know each other for 20 years, and I'm overwhelmed by her success, by her strengths, by her insights in this huge market of mobility. Hildegard Wortmann, come on stage, please.